Hey everybody, and welcome to tonight's race. It is the season finale of the S1 Racing GT3 Sprint. We're at Watkins Glen tonight, and other than P1 in the championship, which Greg wrapped up probably a couple of races ago actually, he has clean swept the season so far. For everyone else, we have a big prize pool up for grabs tonight. So places from P2 to P5 in the championship, as well as cleanest driver across the course of the season, so lowest incidents for those drivers that have competed in every race, as well as most kilometers driven. So obviously some work to be done to finalize all that post-race, and we'll probably get the results out most likely on Friday this week, just in case there's any protests that come through tomorrow. I've practiced a little bit. It was handy that the GT3 officials were running at Watkins last week, so I did a couple of races, typical fashion, one good, one bad, one medium, so no real change to the I rating, but it's good to get some race laps in. I do like this track actually. It is definitely one of my favourites. Don't feel quite as comfortable in it as I did when we ran the 6 hour in the spring, summertime, but a great one to finish the season on. So it is 6:30 Mountain Time. We'll have the drivers meeting in about 20 minutes, and until then I'm just trying to set some reasonable times. I'm struggling to get into the 43s at the moment, which I think should be something I need to do, especially for quali. So we'll get a few laps in. We'll see how we get on. The field looks a little bit smaller tonight than it is normally, but I'm guessing we'll see some people jump in towards the end just before quali. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 at the moment, so we'll see what the grid size is tonight. Okay, let's go and run a few laps. Try and simulate a outlap for quali here. When I was racing last week, I was losing a lot of time in this section that we've just gone through, so maybe one of my weaker points of the circuit.
Car stop on the left.
Next lap through, I'm going to try and get on the brakes a little bit harder for T1. I think maybe the first bit of braking is not as hard as it needs to be. Drifted out a little wide there. Wasn't going to be a terrible lap, but obviously need to not put it in the wall. What time are we at? What time are we at? Oh yeah, plenty of time. And for the P2 in the championship, I think it's going to be a fight between Kyle, Justin. I can't remember who else is up there, but certainly those two. Okay, just trying to take this out lap somewhat easy. So easy to drift wide on this corner. A bit slow, I think, on the last corner there. I'm finding T1 a little tricky on my first lap, actually. Push hard again there next lap. Have to be a little bit more cautious. Again, drifted out a little wide. Like that. Just back off now.
You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
Thank you, Satinder there. Appreciate that.
.83.
Yeah, far too early on the brakes on that one. Better exit, but too slow going in. Struggling again here. Car drifting.
Car 419, just set the fastest lap. 43.91, 44.25.
It's a little bit on the brakes in T1. I think I overslowed, but still managed a good exit there. Still slow there. Yeah, so it'll be a struggle to get into the threes today. One good thing is we're lapping fairly consistently here, so good for the race. Another punt here.
44.29.
Again, something not right about 2-1 there. Losing time everywhere, bit of a pain. Big slides coming there. Okay, I might try one more quali sim, but yeah, struggling a little here. Hopefully we can just hook it up when we get into the race. Not a proper outlap here. Just gonna send it. Who knows? Maybe that's a better option. Sure it isn't. Right, so 43.9s. Well, at least we're not too far off. Massively overslowing for T1, not sure why. Understand. Try and just reset for the second lap here.
.12.
Didn't feel like a great T1, but I did carry a bit more speed there. Just going to have to play around with that. Hopefully get a couple of good cracks at it in quali. But lost a lot of speed coming out of the corner. Couldn't get on the gas early enough. Fighting the car all the way through there.
.44.1.
Exactly the right technique for T1, but oh well.
Radio check.
Yep, we got it. Drivers meeting, just a couple of seconds, guys, in Discord.
Vroom, vroom.
Hey, everyone. Good evening, boys. How's everyone doing?
Yo.
Evening.
There,
I don't know who's American in here. So if you're American, do you participate in Blackout Wednesday?
I have a 6-pack next to my rig right now.
Yeah, dude,
This is
that's
what I'm into.
out. It's having this race tonight is a little bit of a crutch, but it's all right.
All right, let me see who we're missing here. Okay, 13 of us in here. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all of us. All right, we have a smaller grid for tonight. That'll make qualifying a little easier. Who is revving in the garage? So obviously no rule changes. Last race of the season. Congrats again to Greg for a standout season. Pretty much, you probably run it 1 or 2 races ago, I think, Greg. So awesome work for that. For the rest of us, though, P2 to P5 in the championship are points paying, or prize pool paying, I should say, spots. I'm trying to remember who is in for second. I know Kyle and Justin must have been up there. But anyway, so there's quite a lot to play for there because there's quite a lot of points. And then also the cleanest driver, I think Matt Pearson was leading that by a couple of incident points last time we raced. So I'm sure he'll be in for a safe drive tonight. I'll try and stay out your way, Matt, unlike 2 weeks ago. And then also the highest number of kilometers. I've not really been tracking that as we've been going, so I will just do the recce on that probably tomorrow or Friday. And obviously that's going to land with someone who's driven the most, but it also won't go to P1 to P5 in the championship, so it will be someone that finishes P6 or later. So hopefully that'll be a nice surprise for someone towards the end of this week. So normal start, I think it's a full safety car lap. If I remember, that's what was happening last week in the officials. Do I have anything else really to share? Like I said, we got a smaller grid, so open quali should be a little bit easier tonight. Just a reminder on incident points. It is 20 before the first penalty, and then 5 after that, every 5 after that. So just keep an eye on that. I don't think this will be a bad one tonight, but just know it's pretty, it penalizes you quite heavily if you kind of get through the 20 and then start hitting some more. What else do I have for you? Yeah, just the flags, as always. I was involved in a couple of wrecks last week at Watkins. So if there is a yellow flag, let's just try and come off the gas preemptively, see what's around the corner, and just give everyone some room, and no trying to take advantage or overtaking under the yellows. As I said, we've had a pretty clean season so far, so it's been great. I think that is everything I have for you. Any questions or any last comments before we get started for this last race?
Good luck.
Indeed. Good luck. Have fun, boys. And I'll let you know the changes for next season, but we're going to follow a very similar format. But there'll be a couple of things like restricting car choice and a few other minor things based on the polls, but otherwise you can expect more of the same. I'll start to promo that probably next week at some point once the website's updated. But thank you for your commitment and racing this season. It's been awesome fun, and have a good last run tonight.
Great first season, Simon. Appreciate it.
Simon.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Simon.
Well done.
Thank you. Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
It's crazy that that is the last drivers' meeting of this season. 6 races has gone super, super quickly. Right, I'm just going to head off for a comfort break. I will be back, and then it'll be quali time. Okay, what do we have? 3 minutes? Probably not really enough for quali sim, but might just go and send it just for one. So I don't know what I'm looking for tonight. I think ideally I'd be shooting for a top 5, but that has proved quite difficult with the strength of the grid. So let's start with a top 10 target and see if we can work up from there. Fortunately this season I spent over half the races fencing it, which has been super irritating, but I think probably just not getting enough practice in and also focusing on making sure the league is running well. Got a lot of the fundamentals in place now, so next season I'm hoping to focus on the driving a bit more. And one of the changes we're going to make for next season is we are going to follow an iRacing official schedule, so it will make it a little bit easier for people to practice and run officials at the same time. We're not just going to follow a single schedule, it will be a mixture of IMSA and the GT3 officials, kind of just cherry picking the best tracks for us to run. And there are 2 specials in next season. We've got Daytona 24-hour and Sebring, Mount Panorama, so Bathurst 12-hour. And we will be running those tracks on those weeks as well. So looking forward to next season and looking forward to just having a good race tonight. I'm just looking at the time of day, and I wonder whether we will get, definitely going to get sunset. I don't know if it's going to get dark or not. We will see. Hoping to get this lap in, but I'm not sure we'll be able to. We'll see. Turn killed me a bit there. Oh, it is slow into the lap. Don't even know why.
44.47. You got a slow car on the right.
Better T1, although obviously had an off track there, but our line was a lot better, braking was better. Well, if I hook up a good lap, we'll be in the 43s. So that's really aim of the game here. Just hook up a good lap, get in there. I'm going to try for a regular outlap, which probably means I'll get past a little here. give Jake a bit of a tow, which is not ideal, but you know, that's fair enough. Don't know how good that T1 was. Not my best. Don't think it was my worst. So we'll just take it. JK massive tow down here. Didn't feel terrible. Let's see what it was.
44.31.
Well, didn't feel terrible, but wasn't particularly quick. I have to say, I was surprised it wasn't a little faster. Struggling to make it the time here. I'll make up a little. Maybe go for one more.
44.14.
Okay, well, we'll practice a pit entry. Yeah, I really need to get into 30-43s here. Struggle.
The officials don't like the way you're driving. Your laps won't count until you reset the car and start over. The pit box
Okay.
ends right here.
So, yeah. That's time might... Oh, yeah, sort of jumping down there, yeah. Tight, though. Tight, tight. Got to find 3/10. 2 3/10 ideally. Okay, let's see. We find a little bit extra here. Still feel like I'm leaving at least a 10th in T1. It wasn't terrible, but it doesn't feel on it right now. Super slow. Killer. Absolutely nowhere. Well, we'll follow Justin, see if we can get a lap in here.
44.4.
Brutal. Silly, because I would have made up time. Getting the run here. not working out for us, but need to go again. Definitely a couple of tenths in the lap. Don't know whether to try and grab a slipstream. That'd certainly help. Just sliding down the table here. Jesse usually has our pace. It's so easy to fall back with this group. So many good drivers. Love to find 2 tenths, and then I feel that's been my pace this evening. Again, not an awful T1. Just, don't know. Leaving something out there every lap at the moment. But we're up, so let's try and make the most of this. Too much off there. Yeah, drifted wide, felt the car going. Look at that. It's a 10th just by doing that corner better. Sliding the car everywhere here. Let's try and pull the tyres off for a couple of corners. Go again. Oh, and that is it. Should have kept my foot in. Ugh. Brutal.
All right, there's checkered flag.
Damn, not a good quali. Not a good quali. Definitely had more pace in than that. Disappointing. Let's have a look. Oh, sorry to hear that, Satinder. That sucks. But great to have you back next season. So we finished 7th. If we'd managed to go 2 tenths, you know what? We wouldn't have caught Spencer, I don't think. Yeah, Spencer and Justin probably out of reach, but probably could have got up to 5th there if I just hooked up a decent lap. I mean, I had a 10th lost in the right-hander. So hopefully that bodes well for the race. Very tight around us, though. And Greg, look at that. You know, not as far ahead as Kyle. Wow, okay. Oh, Greg's at 7K. Congrats, Greg. I think he has been crushing it at Watkins this week, so good on him. Thanks, Wesley. Hopefully you're going to join us for next season. We've missed you.
Hey.
Be great to have you back. Oof, 42.9 to finish the session. Smashing lap from Greg. Yep, you're right, Chris. It is a tight field. Okay, top 5's got to be the target, and keeping it out the wall, seeing as that has been a habit of mine all season. So that's got to be the game plan here. Don't think I'm going to take tyres. I haven't done the research as usual, but I don't want to faff with that. So once we get in the car, we're going to switch that all off. And I'm usually a bit sluggish around pit stops. Try and do a little better job today. Tend to be overfueled by iRacing. Wesley, you are never a backmarker, my friend. Especially when I last raced you in the Porsche. You were rapid. Okay, gridding in a couple of seconds here. Last race of the season. Let's see, can we make it count? I don't think I'm in the running for the top 5 because of my disastrous performance most of the season, but still, let's see if we can make it competitive at least today. Alright. Get in the car.
1 lap to green. Line up on the right side. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. Pit road is closed right now. The estimated SOF is 2,656. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
Okay, so P7. Trying to get 2 spots to get in the top 5. Let's see what we can do. Good to see Spencer up there. Look forward to him having a good race, hopefully. Be nice if we could get somewhere near Spencer. No, I'm having a good race if that's the case. So how many did we end up with on the grid? Actually, I can't see from this view. I think we might have got up to 20 again, which is awesome. Always got a bit of drop off in the season. Okay, so full pace lap tonight. So I think right in front of us we have, I think, Sharif, if I remember, is running the S1 livery. And next season, I've decided to commit to the new Audi, which iRacing announced in the last week or so. I've been struggling to get enough practice in to be swapping cars, so I'm going to try and just commit to a single car. Hopefully racing some more officials now the S1 schedule is going to line up with either IMSA or GT3. And I think regardless of the pace of the Audi at different tracks, just try and really get comfortable with that. The original Audi GT3 was it was the car I did all of my early races in when I got to whatever license class was needed to race GT3s, and I loved it actually. And I've done a lot of running with the Ferrari this year, which has been good. I've quite enjoyed it, although I haven't done particularly well in it in this in the S1 League, but all down to driver error, nothing to do with the car.
Catch up, 935. Sharp.
I think in the last 12 months I've kind of just been a bit too focused on iRating, and it's led to me not racing as many officials as I should have done.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
Just checking we didn't get a little bump there. Little check up from everyone. But I do love this track, and given the time, 45 minutes, yeah, sun's going down. Like I said, I had a bit of an up and down. Officials only ran 3 of the fixed at Watkins. First race did well, second race crashed out. Just chose the wrong direction when a crash happened in front of me, which was gutting because that would have been a comfortable podium if I'd just not hit the guy. But instead I was 18 minutes required repairs, so that was that. And then the last one finished mid-pack, so nothing crazy. Just dodged incidents from memory.
Catch start 935. Car.
Okay, so we know we're a little off on quali. Let's see how that translates into race pace for us. I think this is a first gear start normally. Let's make sure I get enough drive.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Let's see what Greg does here. Back us up for a little while.
The pace car is in.
Oh, got the jump on us there.
Green.
Gonna have to defend down to T1.
Left side. You're on the right. 3 wide. Car on your left. 2 wide.
Well,
Clear on the left. Left
no.
side. You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty. Clear.
So it's not the start we wanted. A little tag from behind there. That's alright. Settle. Try not to get too racy early on here.
Left side. Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Keep to the right.
Shifted a little early there. Just got out the power band.
Clear on the left.
It's getting a little bit caught out with the braking points here. Shit.
You've got damage on the left side.
Okay, well, that was a bit dumb.
2.87.
Let's hope the damage doesn't slow us down too much.
Car right. Clear.
So, I could probably have the pace of the 2 ahead, but I'm going to have to make a move. I'm going to get steady. .74. Ferguson trying to get a better exit there, but compromised entry a bit.
You've got damage on the left side.
So whatever that damage is, doesn't seem too bad. Sure, it's not helping, but.
Right side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Okay, so let's see if we can get after Jake now.
The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 43.97, 44.61. New fastest lap for you.
Well, so we're very similar to the pace of Jake. Just trying to stay with him. Some benefit from the toe.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. There's an incident ahead. Car stopped ahead.
Bit of action ahead.
44.88. You're in fifth.
This could be a tight battle for the rest of the race. Don't know if Justin's got damage or not. So giving Bradley a chance to catch up as well. So this will be a tight race. try and stay with Jake because we're going to need that tow, otherwise Bradley will be all over us.
44.78.
I'm going to need a better T1 than that. Struggling with understeer big time through there still. Bradley's right with us now. Starting to struggle a little.
The leader is running 44.02. 44.82. The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 43.93.
I think I need to be hitting T1 a lot harder than that. Bradley got a great run this lap. Yeah, I was hoping to just be able to get up to Jake, but struggling a bit here.
Got damage on the left side.
Oh, a bit annoying, didn't need that.
44.69.
Yeah, I'm just wondering with that lack of aero there, it's starting to hurt me a little bit. A couple of bumps. Just about hanging on to Jake. Pretty tough though.
You've got damage on the left side. P1, just set the fastest lap. 43.9, 44.59. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Bradley maybe just had a small mistake last lap. Just set your fastest lap of the session. Now, the one thing I suspect is that Bradley has probably switched into fuel-saving mode. So that battle is certainly not over. I think it'll just play out in the pit stops now. Fuel-saving never really a specialty of mine. So we will push on. Just try and get pulled around by Jake as best we can. Cautious going into the last corner now.
44.46.
Whether that damage is hurting me. Lap times aren't really coming here, despite being in the draft. Starting to lose Jake a little.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Sliding there.
You've got damage on the left side. 44.5.
Well, happy we've been able to hang on to Jake. He must be running very similar lap times.
The leader is running 44.06.
Let's keep nudging that wall.
You've got damage on the left side. 44.34. New fastest lap for you.
To 7 on the incident count, so obviously need to keep an eye on that. As always, when I come to pit stops, I get distracted and start to lose time, so I need a couple of good laps here to start to drift away from Jake. Slower lap there. Difficult without the draft.
44.66. The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 43.9. You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
So we'll be coming next lap. Yeah, my last couple of corners very slow compared to JQ.
44.31. That was your fastest lap of the session.
So we built up a little bit of a gap to Bradley. Hopefully that's enough, even if he is going long now.
To go. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Okay, so box this lap. Still wonder about second gear for that corner. Oh, won't be trying anything new now.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
So that was probably close to penalty, but let's just get over here, see where the pit box is.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
So no tyres, just fuel, 37 litres, that's all we're doing. Don't know if we're getting any repairs. I thought we would be, but maybe not.
Go, go, go!
Well, it's about on par, so no complaints. I was hoping to see some optionals get repaired there, but oh well. Guess that means I shouldn't be complaining about anything. So now we've got Spencer behind us. That is going to be... well, that will be our challenge for the race for sure. Going to need Jake's draft here. Borderline.
12.55.
That was a wild T1, but I'll be honest, it's a poor corner. And let's try and stay close to Jake, although that hasn't worked either. Spencer's taken 2/10 out of us. And I have to drive some of my best driving to keep Spencer behind tonight. Let's see.
The leader's pitting now.
Oh, that is a crazy fuel save from Greg. Impressive. Yeah, Spencer taking chunks out of us here. Really love that barrier.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Okay, got the fast repair, of course. I did.
44.57. You're back in fifth.
Fast repair, forgot all about that. Okay, so should be able to push hard. Let's try and keep it out the wall though. Okay, Spencer's in the draft. Oh man, between me and Spencer for a top 5. Rough. Losing touch with Jake is painful. Yeah, Spencer's in range now. Tough to keep him behind, I think.
The leader is running 9.23.
Unbelievable.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Got away with that.
44.42.
Spencer following me off for an excursion. But not really going to help us. He's bearing down. Don't think there's too much we can do here. Try and hook up some solid laps. That's all we can do. In a perfect world, Jake could have a wobble somewhere and bring us a draft, but unlikely. Tell you what, that barrier, like a magnet for it tonight. What a nightmare.
44.08. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, Jake's just banging in great laps. Just can't get on the back of him. I can't shake Spencer. But you know what? He's also got a pass. It's never the easiest place to do it round here. Feel I'm slower in that corner. Spencer's just taking chunks out of us.
We are where we expected to be.
I just feel Spencer's braking later than me in all the right places. We need a good run out of this last corner. Spencer's right with us. Not got one. Not going to go defensive here. He's going to have to send it if he wants it.
44.44.
Well, cheeky on the track limits there. What are we at? 10. Yeah, gotta be careful.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, good overtake from Spencer. Didn't want to give it too easy, but equally didn't want to get into a prang there. Oh, the top 5 just falling out of reach there. And what we need to do really here is stay with Spencer. Because Bradley will be a threat in these last 8 minutes. Need that draft. I have to say, my final corner has been atrocious all race, not carrying any sort of speed through there.
45.11.
Trying desperately not to get a 1x there. Wasn't a good corner. Bradley could be with us soon. Need this draft. Yep, just losing touch. Don't have Spencer's pace. He's 1 or 2 tenths quicker than us per lap. It's all about Bradley.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Well, just too slow in this last section. A couple of bits of track I'm struggling with.
44.58.
Turning in far too early there. Horrendous corner. My word, going to give Bradley a look in. A couple of clean laps are what are required here.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Well, that was lucky. That could easily have been race ending there. blame it on the
5 minutes to
setting
go.
sun that we have. Okay, 5 minutes. We'll hold on here. I think Bradley's made a mistake somewhere. Just giving us a little bit of breathing room.
Colour's fine, no damage to report.
Come on, solid laps.
44.88.
Not super solid, but it's quite fast. Struggled out with the nose, I'm not sure why. Just feel it's so difficult to get on the power around there. In this sequence of corners, I think I'm shedding a couple of tenths to everyone. Okay, 2.5 minutes to go.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 43.27.
Well, it's like a pretty stable race here.
44.58.
Get rid of this low fuel warning in a second. There we go. One and a half minutes to go. Wonder if it's the white flag. Incidents. Got to be careful.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left. White flag, white flag.
Okay, well, lap to go. Bar any mistakes. Just outside the top 5.
44.56.
the end lost quite a bit to Spencer.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Well, at least I finished with the right amount of fuel for once.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. You got a slow car on the right. Go left. All right, there's checkered flag. Nice run. Solid work.
Well, that is the end of Season 2. Well, a great season for me from a driving perspective, but super happy with how the league has run this season. Hopefully we can get a similar turnout for Season 3. And well, P5 wasn't really in reach today. These boys are all faster. Congrats again to Greg. I think he's behind us right now. What a stonking season. 7K on the officials, obviously from last week. Awesome to see. And we are lucky to have him racing with us. Just need to get him a bit more competition for next season.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
Well, fun race. Finished probably where we deserved.
Pit box in 10.
Even if we hadn't had the incident
Okay, the race is over. Bring it
on
on
the
in.
first lap.
5,
You could see
3,
my pace
2,
against Jake's.
1. Right here.
Oh.
Go, go, go!
All right. Yep, it was, Wesley. It was a good season. Enjoyable. And that is the most important part of it. Doesn't sound like Justin had the best of races. Sure, you can all see that. Okay, let's have a look at a couple of replays here. Yeah, my lap times, they were not fast, yeah. Oh, that's practice. Yeah, it was slow. Slow all race, really. 44.3 quickest, yeah. Never really had the pace. A bit like Corley, really. Should have been quicker. Let's have a look. So, lap 1 obviously had the incidents. Let's take a look at that. Oh, interesting. Now, did I put a squeeze on there? I didn't mean to. Yeah, tricky. I was pretty sure. I don't think I was closing anything off there. Let's have a look. Straight. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I probably braked a touch early. I think that's probably true. Yeah, that's just Oh man, that did cause some carnage though, I heard. Damn, was that Jesse? That's unlucky. Could I have seen anything from there? Probably. Wasn't really looking left. We just all got pinched. Yeah, not ideal. Okay. Ah, that was unlucky for Jesse because then took much more damage as he went through. Yeah, that wasn't great. We then lost a lot of places. So who was that behind us? So that was... Oh yeah, that was Matt. Well, Matt did actually. We didn't see much of him after that, did we? I don't know what happened up ahead here. Oh, this is Pant. Oh, we're missing a Pant. Oh, Pant. Was he got a... Where did Pant qualify? Did he have a ripper? Let's see. Did he just do well out of the first corner carnage? Yeah, okay. A really good start. Look at this. Yeah, just racing inside that one, I see. So then Pant got going. Now what happened? There we go, wheel on the grass. Now why? That's interesting. He got immediately on the brakes there. Odd. What happened? Slow down. Slow down? Let's see. Did he cut? Interesting. Can't see too much wrong with this. This is weird. Okay, well, I'm sure there was a reason. Unsure what that was. Okay, let's go back. Did we make the overtake here? No, it didn't make it stick there. I think a couple of laps later we managed it. That's right, these two were battling. Had a chance here. Didn't do anything. Kept it safe. Nothing doing here. These guys swap back again. Oh yeah, we got a good run here. That's right. Nice, nice. And to be honest, there wasn't much else after that. But it was a fun race. Just save that in case there's any protests. All right. Well, that was the last race of the season. It'll be 3 weeks until the first race of next season, but in week 13, which is 2 weeks from now, we will most likely have a non-championship race. The schedule we have set, although just preliminary for now, but pretty happy with it because both Imster and the GT3 Fixed have got an interesting mix of tracks, so it means that's going to be good for us to pull from. So I'll be promoting the league again for next season over the next week, get the website updated, hopefully get people signing up as they did for season 2, and then yeah, just hoping to get a similar size grid for next season. So thank you for tuning in. At least I wasn't in the wall for a race ending one tonight, which makes a change. And yeah, catch you in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully for the non-champ event. All right, see you later.